What's the one guy that lined up in front of you like, damn?
I'm barbecue chicken.
Not that you barbecue chicken, but you like,
I'm cooked.
I'm gonna have to be on my game right now.
So my son, one day he Googled a picture of me, man, and he sent me a picture. It was just the guy I'm about to talk about. Slip on me. He was like, man, daddy, man, what happened here? So I kind of explained. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. So Calvin Johnson, there, man, was probably outside of him and Fitzgerald. I think Calvin Johnson was like a creative player. You know, man. You created the tallest guy. Yeah. That was him.
Signing day or draft day?
Man,
which one meant more to you? Because
Man.
local kid committing to his dream school,
Yep.
and of course living out your actual dreams from all the hard work, everything that you put in.
Man, I gotta say, man, draft day.
Yeah, what's happening? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Growth Process Podcast. I'm gonna go around the room and introduce everyone. We have a special guest with us, Mr. DeMarcus Van Dyke. Hold on. We have Pace legend.
Oh man,
Miami Hurricane great, NFL veteran, DeMarcus Van Dyke. What's going on, DVD?
Man, what's good, man? I'm glad to be here, man. Like most of the guys from South Florida, man, you know, we're one of the Pace legends right here. This the Pace legend right here, man. So
and not to mention Auburn University defensive backs coach.
Yes, sir.
Resume sounding
I'm
good.
coming to get him soon, man. So,
Prince, you ready
in 6
to commit?
years, man.
Yes,
I'm coming to
sir.
get him.
You ready to commit, Prince?
Yeah,
Oh man, DVD man, welcome to the pod, man. It's been a long time in the making, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, I'm down for a vacation, man. You know, back in South Florida, so I'm enjoying every minute of it, man.
That's what's up, man. You want to start it? Let's take it back from the very beginning.
Let's do it, man.
Where did your passion and love came from as far as football is concerned, and how did that transition into actual coaching for you?
Man, so it actually started, man. Me playing football. I started at 4 years old, bro. At the Boys and Girls Club down in Miami, man. And my mama changed my birth certificate so I could start early. So I started at 4, and it actually caught up to us later on because when I was actually the real age, I was 7. The team that you played against, kid was like, man, this kid played 65 too many times. Like, he can't play no more. So they kind of like canceled our season. But it started there, man. And ever since then, I've been doing it, man, since then. And then I got in coaching. I felt like I got in coaching because for 2 reasons, man. One of my good friends, Jeff Eugene, kind of gave me that nudge. Hey, man, you need to coach. And I started coaching at ASA. And the second one, man, because I always felt like this is my calling to give back. You know what I'm saying? This is my calling to give back. Man, like my father went to prison when I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
And I truly believe, man, outside of my mom and my granddad, my little league coaches and high school coaches helped develop me. You know, Coach Mario Smith at Pace, you know, Coach Ronnie at the Boys and Girls Club, man. So all those guys helped can develop me. So I'm like, you know what? Why not give back? And even my college coach, man, Coach Crime Dog, who coached me at Miami, who was the DB coach at Auburn last year, and helped develop me. So like I said, you know what? Let me get back into it and help. Like, give back to these kids, man, because that's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man.
Coach Mario Smith.
Yeah, Mario Smith, man. Mario to come he had speed camp, bro. He had speed camp, man. And truth be told, man, I wasn't always fast, dog. I was probably, man, going into my 9th grade year, bro, probably like 4.9, 5 flat.
Damn.
And Coach Mario was our DB coach and our sprint coach, and he had this thing called a speed camp. It was him and Coach P. And, bro, it was Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, man. I was devoted to it, man, out there trying to get fast, man. And sure enough, man, like going into my junior year, I went to the Nike camp.
Combine.
Nike Combine at UM.
I was at that camp.
Nike Combine. So back then, it was like, that was the big thing to do, Nike Combine. So I went to the Combine, and I remember like yesterday, man, my dad had just recently got out of prison, and the first time I ran the 4.28. And when you run fast, everybody looking like, okay, is it real? So I jogged back.
And then have you run it again?
Had to run again.
Yeah.
So I ran again. I ran 4.29. So the dude over at Nike camp came to me and was like, hey, man, like, where's your parents?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, they over there.
Yeah.
So he walked over there, and my mom, my dad, and I remember the dude like yesterday. He came, he was like, hey, look, I just recently timed Reggie Bush at his pro day at a 4.33. There's no way a high school junior is faster than him. My dad was like, well, shit, man, you don't know my son then. And so it's like, that was the biggest like moment in my life. Like, well, man, I can do this thing. I'm faster than Reggie Bush at the time. So I kind of like put my head down and work. Man, I wasn't the biggest. I think I went into college like 157. I ended up starting as a rookie.
Yeah.
I started as a freshman. My first game, I was 171. So like I knew what my superpower was speed. Even my senior year, going to my senior year, I didn't want to run track. I know they probably told you the story about like my senior year going into it. I was like on the fence watching those guys at track practice, and Coach Walker and Coach P was like, "Hey, DVD, what are you doing?" I said, "Man, I ain't running track this year. I'm already signed to Miami. I'm finna put on this weight to go in and start the freshman." And Coach P was like, "Man, look, bro, man, you ain't gonna be no 200-pound cornerback. You could probably be 180. Like, man, your speed can get you drafted." And sure enough, man, like fast forward to the combine, ran 4.28. So he was right. He was right, bro. He was right.
I still got that coach number because I'm like,
Yeah.
Coach P,
Coach P to the round, man. He's still training
doing the
guys,
speed.
man.
He's still doing that.
Just as fast as any kid.
Yeah,
right
I need that for my son.
Yeah, Coach
man.
P still around. Coach Walker still at pace, man. So those two guys, man, and Coach Mario Smith, man, those three guys right there, I pretty much
We're gonna have to.
I owe my success to for sure.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Last year was where at
South Florida.
South
USF,
Florida.
yeah.
So sitting back last year at South Florida, you're looking at UWM getting into the national title. What was your thought process?
Man, I was a proud alum. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? To see those guys do it, man. You know, they doing a great job down there. You know, Coach Cristobal, you know, all those guys. So man, like to see it as an alum
Yeah.
was like, man, like it was a good thing, man. I want those guys to win it, man. So, but until they play us, I'm always a fan.
Yeah.
What you thinking? Like, damn, I left 1 year too soon.
Yeah, I was, you know, it was back in my mind, but you know, like I always say, man, you know, it's always, you know, it was time for a change for me. You know, I was at Miami for 5 years, and forever grateful for those guys keep opportunity to get into coaching, Coach Manny Diaz. So I think it was time for me to go. You know, spread my wings and get out and see what's else out there for me.
Yeah. You definitely made a difference though at USF, man. Y'all beat Florida this past year. Y'all won the Hawaii Bowl. You know what I'm saying? What that was like being in Hawaii.
Man, I think that was my second time going to Hawaii, and like being there for that, like I was there for like 5 days, dog. It was good to see the culture of Hawaii. Like I my first time like going over there and like seeing like the dancing they doing, like the fight and all that, and it was like really it was like great experience. The game part of it was it was awesome too because the locals was at the game and they act like we was part of they like culture, and it was good, man. We need to win the 5 overtimes and had to fly back on Christmas Day, which probably the toughest part because like that flight was like 9 hours straight, bro. So it was
that shit is long.
it was tough, bro, but it was good, man. You know, it was a great game, so good experience for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
So go ahead.
Let me ask you, signing day or draft day?
Oh man,
Which
that's-
one meant more to you? Because
man.
local kid committing to his dream school,
Yep.
and of course living out your actual dreams from all the hard work, everything that you put in.
Man, that's a great question, dog. I gotta say, man, draft day. You know, because you work so hard to get to that point,
That
and
accomplishment.
that accomplishment, like man,
Yeah.
like when everybody, I'm pretty sure, man, when Prince started off playing when he was 7 years old, his dream would have been getting NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that was my dream, getting to the NFL. So me getting to the NFL was like, I'm here. Like I really don't cry, dog. I was like, man, I'm crying right now. Like, I'm getting drafted, man. So I say that, man, like getting drafted probably trumps everything, man, because outside of my kids being born and me being married, I think getting drafted kind of like was a special feeling for me, man.
I almost cried when he got drafted.
Oh, so now let me ask you this. So you get drafted,
Mm-hmm.
Oakland Raiders.
Yep.
Al Davis loves speed,
Yeah.
Love speed.
right? So now you sign your rookie deal.
Yeah.
What was your rookie deal? Because it's a 2-part question.
Yeah. My rookie deal was, man, it was a 4-year deal for like $3 million, something like that. Sign up bonus was like 5 something. After tax it was like 3. I remember it was 317. I remember the check, 317.
Jeez.
Yeah, dog. So but the thing about it was when I got drafted, it was like lockout. I got drafted on April 29th. April 30th was lockout. So I didn't get a chance to pretty much go to OTAs, go to minicamp because it was like I got drafted, and now like, okay, man, what's next? Because we couldn't travel over there or anything. So it was like, man, you just on pause for like 3 months, and then you go to July, you right into training camp. Your first game is against Larry Fitzgerald. So it's like I had probably one of the craziest rookie initiations to the NFL, man. Like coming from drafted lockout to Larry Fitzgerald, who a guy I played with on Madden my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, bro.
All right, so you get your signing bonus, 300 or some thousand. How did you spend that money?
Man,
And while you're explaining that, give some of the financial advice to the younger players that just got drafted on how they should also spend their money
who's planning on
responsibly,
getting drafted.
or who plans on getting drafted in the future.
man, to be honest, man, I really didn't buy nothing really.
No, you're not a flashy dude.
Man, like I had my financial advisor, who I'm still tight with to this day, Sherrod Rogers, man, like was kind of like a guy that helped me out so much as far as like, man, financial literacy. Like it was kind of like, look, DVD, like, man, this ain't gonna last forever. Like, you know, you got this right here, but you got to pay this, you got to pay that, you got to pay this. So it's really this. So once I started to realize, okay, man, it's this, I started to act like it was that.
Okay.
And I bought my wife a car because she had my son at the time. And my mom was kind of like, man, I don't want anything. Like, take care of your kids. My dad was kind of like, man, I just want some new Jordans. That's about it. So it was like, I was cool, you know. So I didn't really buy anything crazy, bro. I got myself a Camaro, but I had to like trade it in because I'm like, man, I got a kid. I can't have a 2-door with a kid. So I had to, I had to go get a Jeep. But that's about it, bro.
So what was your biggest purchase throughout your career? Because you went to Atlanta, then you went to Pittsburgh.
My biggest purchase, dog. Man. My mom a car. So like year 3, she finally let me buy her car.
Okay.
So they was like, bought her car, and that was it. That was like my biggest purchase, man. Like I wasn't really no flashy guy, dog.
Yeah,
like, I was just chill, man. You know.
Yeah.
I like kicks. I bought some shoes now, but other than like jewelry, like nah, nothing like that.
Boy, 80% of the league would still be rich and wealthy if they spent their money like you.
That's how he was, though. He always been cool. You and Alvin Bailey.
Yeah, Allen, man. So, man, Allen, that's my best friend, man. Like, we still talk to this day. I got to say him when I'm down here. Man, he was kind of like the guy I learned how to save money from in college. Because he was my roommate. Man, Allen was probably the most frugal guy in the world, man. He'll make $150 last a month. Like, it was the craziest thing. And, like, I learned from him, like, okay, man, like, if he can do it, I can do it. So, man, he a good dude, man. We still talk to this day, man. All of us still talk, man. Levante Davis on y'all show. We all in a little group chat. You know, we always chop it up, man. So it's a good little bond we got. I got with some guys that's from Miami that played in the NFL.
All right, I got a question for you. You're at Auburn right now.
Yep.
Are you one of those type of coaches that's like when you're coaching the DBs, you like do it my way, or do you allow the DBs like you could say, okay, you could do it that way, but not the DVD way?
Yeah, that's so. I'm the type of coach, man. Like I always feel like, man, is for my young guys, I'm gonna get them some tools I want them to do.
Yeah.
But my older guys, man, I'm pretty much. I won't say let them have leeway, but I understand, man, that this guy different from that guy, so everybody can't do the same technique.
Exactly.
So it's like I gotta figure out, man, which technique fits you.
Yeah.
But my young guys coming in, I try to get them, hey, look, man, this is what it is. I want you guys to do. And once I feel like they can't do it, then I kind of like alter this. Okay, look, you're probably not a step or replace guy. You're probably a pure step guy. You're a pure step guy. You do that. Okay. And I think that's the type of guy I learned from Coach Mario in high school, Coach Crime Dog when I was in college. So every DB is different. You got tall, you got small, you got fast, you got slow. So I can't just say, man, this is my technique. You got to use it because that's impossible. That's not true.
But some coaches do that.
They're not running 4-2-8.
But a lot of
they don't have that. They don't have that recovery.
But a lot of coaches don't understand that. The reason I'm saying that because when I play ball, my coach would tell me to do this. I'm like, but that ain't my style. Yeah. It's like you want me to switch my whole style, and I was always uncomfortable with that. Yeah. So that's why I was asking you that because coaches don't understand that.
You gotta coach it a certain way, especially because everybody got tendencies.
Yeah.
And you don't want to give it away. If a guy's slow, and they know he's slow based off of his technique, they going at him all game.
Yeah.
And you could be fast, but you can't cover.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes went through that. When you was at UM, y'all had pretty much one of the fastest secondary.
Yeah. Sam Shields, Brandon Harris, Brandon McGee.
Like
those guys was rolling. Yeah.
You were faster than Sam?
Man, Sam was fast, dog. Like
Shields was fast.
Man, Sam Shields and Travis Benjamin are probably the two fastest guys I ever played with my whole career. Like, regardless of little league and college, NFL, those guys was like different.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
Travis. You didn't answer the question though. Who's the fastest between the three of y'all?
Who had the fastest 40?
Travis. I mean, you ran
fastest 40. I got the fastest 40, but me just being the realest, like I never. Cause all us ran track. I never beat Trav in track. For some reason I could never beat him. And Sam was like, he was crazy fast.
Sam Shit was fast.
Yeah, so if I had to rank him, I'd say Sam, Trav, then me.
And you know, so crazy.
40 times says otherwise.
By 40 times otherwise.
But you know, it's so crazy. But that's like waking up taking a test. But honestly, let's pay attention. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could run a 4.3.
Yeah.
And
But
you could, on a football field, you could be way faster than me.
Yeah.
You running a 4.4.
Yeah.
That football speed is different, man.
That's how Percy Harvin was. He ran a 4.3, but with the football in his hand, he's 4.2.
That's how Travis Benjamin was too.
was
I played against him my freshman year.
Yeah.
He ain't
That's the one
scored
that
no
blurred
touchdown,
you.
though. He never scored.
That's the one that blurred you.
Right?
Never. They didn't even score a touchdown. They beat us by
it was
field,
crazy,
2 points. It
Yeah.
was 8-6. So they had a safety and 2 field goals. That's how they beat us
Yeah.
in the playoffs.
Up there, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
So let me one more question. You could give us any name, or you could say never. What's the one guy that lined up in front of you like, damn?
I'm barbecue chicken.
Not that you barbecue chicken, but you like,
I'm good.
I'm gonna have to be on my game right now.
Man, funny story. I like my son is. It not nowadays, man. Like these kids got Google, so they Google everything.
Yeah, they do.
So my son Google. One day he Googled a picture of me, man, and he sent me a picture. It was just the guy I'm about to talk about. Step on me. He was like, man, Daddy, man, what happened here? So I kind of explained. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. So Calvin Johnson.
I knew you were about to say Calvin.
Calvin Johnson,
knew
man, that dude there, man, was probably outside of him and Fitzgerald. I think Calvin Johnson was like a creative player. Man, you creative player. You got the tallest guy.
Yeah.
In fact, that was him. And going into that week, I wasn't supposed to stick him because I was a rookie. I was the number 2 corner. I was gonna stick Nate Burleson, who was the number 2 receiver. But during the game, the number 1 corner, who I'm not gonna say the name.
Oh, he lined you up.
Man, he was like, "Hey, dog, you from Miami, man? You go cover that guy." I was like, "Hold on, bro." Like, dog, you get me all this bread, bro. You gotta go cover that. I'm covering the guy over here. And you know, I stuck like the first few quarters, like I did a pretty good job, and then like it was like a light switch in his head. I think what happened was I was talking trash to him, and like, cause he didn't talk the whole game, and I talked trash to him, and that next half. Man, he went crazy. He had like probably 200 yards. I was like,
Goddamn.
man, he went crazy.
In
Man.
a half,
Like,
you should have stayed quiet.
yeah, I should stay quiet. Yeah, I should just
leave him alone.
Man, he went crazy. Like we were triple teaming him, man. Because the plan was, man, we have a guy outside leverage, that the overhand guy to his side gonna be pretty much favored toward him, the safety over top. And we had a good plan until like he said, man, forget it. I'm Calvin Johnson. He went crazy on this.
Like Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan till you get punched in the mouth.
Man, we got punched in the mouth, man. But that's the dude that kind of like made me say, man, like this NFL stuff is real.
Yeah.
Like, I remember watching him in pregame. I was on the other side of the field warming up, and I'm looking down to the end, like I'm looking at the end, like of the other side of it. And I said, this dude like 6'5", like moving. I'm like, man, I got to be a defensive end because he's big. Yeah. And I give him a little jog around the field as I'm approaching him. I'm like,
dude is really
this
big.
is Calvin Johnson. So
Right.
I was like, well, I ain't got to stick him, so I'm good. But man, sure enough, I had to stick.
But that's one thing about playing DB. You may not come in with that game plan. You're gonna end up on that.
Yeah.
ball.
Always, bro.
Always.
Because the motion could change.
Yeah.
Easy.
Motion over, man.
Especially
On
when you
balance,
got no choice.
And you don't want to guard, but you got no choice when he
Gotta
comes
go.
inside.
Yeah. You can't run away from him. You gotta go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. That's when you get that thing on your head like, fuck.
Yeah. The saxophone
We all done
start
had
playing.
that.
Yeah.
Every DB done said that.
Mind you, coach looking at you because that's the guy that they keying the whole time.
And
man.
you know what I hate the most? I hate when they motion and you on the coach side. On your coach side, you're like, oh,
Now you talking to me. Oh my god.
make sure you don't get beat. You're like, damn,
Come
coach.
on, man. Don't put that in my head
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
man. God, at least. And I'm on my piece of shoes now, man.
So,
Go ahead, you got something? Go ahead.
yeah, I got a question because since you are in coaching right now,
Yeah.
college coaching, for someone who's trying to pursue that career, what's the pros and cons of that?
Man, I think so I'm gonna start with how to pursue it. Like, I think if you're trying to pursue it, man, I think you need pretty much go to all the coaching clinics, man. Go try to check and see, man. Like, okay, like go back to your alma mater. Like, go back to say, for example, you went to Florida, man. Go back to Florida and say, man, can I GA here for it like that? And just try to get your feet wet because, like, you know the game, you coached it, and you played it, and like you're pretty much you can do it. Like you are for sure, and you're a good hire. The pros to coaching, man, is like, for me, it's like, it's my fix of I'm playing again. Like, I still go to practice my cleats on. Like, I got cleats on, man. I'm out there, like, running. I'm running routes for the guys, man. I'm doing everything because that's my fix of playing. The cons, man, there's really no cons to it, man. You know, at first, you know, the cons for me was, you know, I guess like, you know, not seeing my family, but once like I got, you know, it was around like the staff that was like, hey man, like, man, bring your family around. Like my son be at the facility, man, like every day. Like he'll go for his workout with his school and he'll come over to our workouts and work out with our guys. And like, so there's no really no cons to it, man. Like I love it, you know, it gives me that fix of like, I'm playing again. And man, and also, man, like you kind of like, you're developing young men into like future husbands, future fathers, man, you know.
I like that.
Because in the day, man, football will end for somebody.
Yeah.
And the thing I try to tell my players, man, like, man, don't get so caught up in being the DeMarcus Van Dyke football player. No, go be DeMarcus Van Dyke, the doctor, the husband, because they gon' mine, for me, it started at 27. Like, man, who to say you was in that 24? So you still got a long way to live, got a long life to live. Don't get so caught up being football player, and you pretty much lose yourself as a human being. So I do it, man, for like just that part of it.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it.
God bless.
How has NIL
Change
changed the game for not only yourself but just in general? Because when you first started coaching, NIL wasn't a thing.
No.
So it happened in the midst of you coaching. So how has that affected the sport itself or just the industry?
Man, it affected, man, in a way where the decision of a kid is different now. They're not going to, like, majority of kids, man, they're not going to the school for the school. They're going for, man, financial reasons sometimes. And back in the day, man, it was all about, man, like when you go into the recruitment with the DB coach, whatever, he's selling you on, come to my school, man, you got the academics, you got facilities, you got this. Now it's like, man, where's the GM? Like they want to talk to the GM, like, well, coach, talk to my agent. So the NIL part of it kind of like, it took that how can I say, man, that bond that you relationship you had with your coach. Like my coach in college, man, like, you know, it took like, man, those tough days where I was in the corner, like, man, about to like go crazy. Now those days, like, man, I'm hit the portal. Oh, I'm finna go. Like, or it's like, now it's kind of like, man, is this kid truly at this school because he messed with me? Or he's truly at the school because he wanted the money.
Yeah.
So it's like the relationship, is it genuine or is it business? And that's kind of like with me, I try to make it all personal, man. Like the money, man, like I never get into talk about money, man. I let our GM talk to him about that. But I try to make our guys understand, man, this is more than a business. This is personal because NIL kind of took the personal part out of it because everybody so much of is a business now. Like you said earlier, man, it's their employees, basically.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, what's up? Like, man, like, where my check at?
So you got NIL. Hold on. Not just right quick. You got the NIL, and what about the portal?
The portal is that changes a lot because back then, you know, when you was going through it, man,
you had to go through it.
You had to go through it.
You had to go through it.
It wasn't, oh man, call my agent, I'm leaving. No, I was like, man, I remember my sophomore year, I had a sophomore slump. And I remember calling mom, like, man, I can't do it. She's like, well, where you going at? Like, you gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
And my granddad had a saying, man, he always say, man, winners never quit and quitters never win.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, all right. So I always just stuck with it, man. So, but back then, you had to. Now it's like, man, you have a bad year, I'm out. I'm going to the portal. And it's like, man, it's not teaching these kids, man, how to fight through adversity because in life, man, say in life, man, you know, you having a tough time, man. You
can't
man,
just hop in the portal.
You can't hop in the portal in life. You got to go figure it out.
Real talk.
Like one day you come home, your wife mad at you, your kid, man, I'm going to, no, that's your family. That's it.
We mentioned this when Ron and Levante was here. What the portal did, in a sense of outside of just, you know, of course, giving players opportunity, because certain players commit to the wrong school.
Yeah.
Maybe they had to go to this school to get this bread, to secure the bag. Now they're going to where they should have gone in the beginning.
Or where they wanted to go.
Right. But what it also did was it killed and eliminated real competition.
Yeah.
Showing up day in and day out, beating out the person that's in front of you, or competing, making it tough for him to earn that spot.
Yeah.
That's a good statement you just said right there.
That's what I feel like the portal really did. Now, can it be beneficial? Absolutely. Because sometimes you're one piece, one player away. You jump in the portal, you grab that player, and it may help enhance your team. But explain that to us as a coach who's seen it on both sides. Players jumping in the portal, players leaving. Like, what's that like for y'all on the coaches side? Because a lot of times it's always about the players, the athletes. What is it like for the coaches?
Man, as far as the portal?
Yeah.
For us, man, it's like a Band-Aid. Man, I got a hole right here, man. We go in the portal, man. We find a veteran guy to play right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for us, it got its pros and its cons, because the pros is, man, like, if your roster get depleted, you go replace it in the portal.
Right.
Now, the cons is, now, if roster get depleted, you bring in a bunch of guys you don't know. Right. And who gonna, like, if these guys you bring it in, do they fit the culture?
Who may be undeveloped.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why I feel like the portal kind of like, it's a gift and a curse. But coaches, man, we love it. You know, we don't, at Auburn, we don't try to get, so we're, at South Florida, we didn't try to get so caught up in the portal. We wanted to go in high school and develop kids.
Right.
Now, we'll go in the portal and go get a kid that's like, okay, man, one kid that's, we need depth at the position, or we need a depth at this. We never went to say, man, we're going to get our whole team portal guys. Like Coach Golis, my head coach at Auburn, he wanted to develop high school kids. Now, he'll go in and get a guy for a depth piece like that, but like majority of his team is portal. I mean, it's high school.
Okay. Would you say he's doing himself a disservice? Is he putting himself at a disadvantage? Because the same kids that you're focused on trying to recruit, develop, and pray and hope that they stay with you may hop in a portal and you lose them. You get what I'm saying? Because there's no guarantees no more. Is ultimately what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I don't think he's doing this disadvantage. I think he's doing it the right way, because you want to keep the main thing. The main thing is development. Yeah. Man, so if I'm preaching development, I got to show it. If I'm not, it's easy to go out there and get a kid from this school, and who to say they ain't gonna mesh. Like, if you get a kid that come in as an 18-year-old and you show, okay, man, look, this is our culture, man, this is our standard, man. When that kid turn 19, 20, man, he's what you want. First, you go get a kid that's from whatever, and he's on a 6-month plan. Man, his mind is like, man, I gotta get mine. I'm only here for 6 months. I'm going to the league after this. So now he ain't gonna be all in, right? Pretty much to win the championship. He may be a little selfish because he knows, man, I'm here to get this money, and I'm out in December. So it's like, you don't want to get so involved. You want to get so indulged in, man, portal, because that's when you get a bunch of guys, a bunch of independent contractors on the team. Man, okay, I'm here for 6 months, dog. I'm gonna get my bread. I'm out, and then you win.
Which is why culture matters.
Yes, big
because
time.
when you create that culture, whenever you do get somebody from the portal, we'll use Miami for an example, because they were just in the national championship. And now whoever's coming in, you have to buy into that culture, because they just had success prior to you, and that culture and the system is showing dividends that it actually works.
Yeah, just like Indiana, they did a good job of like
buying the title.
Yeah, like.
That's ultimately what they doing. He trying to line you up.
They did a good. They did.
Sig would have seen you like, so we bought our title.
Like, no, they did a good job of like getting the right pieces. They had at James Madison, they had at Indiana, and those kids bought into their culture.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like they had an overhaul. They just had they had a bunch of kids at James Madison that followed them to Indiana and added a few pieces. Okay, man, look, this is our culture we had at James Madison. This is where they're gonna be in Indiana. Y'all buy in.
But it kind of goes back to what we were discussing before we hit record, right? Where did the players come from? James Madison.
Yeah.
Where did the coach come from?
James Madison.
Brought everybody with him.
Exactly.
So now the culture is automatically embedded. Now you just got to add the
you
right
pieces. You got to add pieces, like add a guy here, add a guy there, and that's what they did, man. It was great to see that, man, because, man, like, both teams did a good job, but the key pieces was like, us portal kids, kind of like came from James Madison to Indiana.
Yeah, most definitely.
The only thing I don't like with college now, older players playing. Kids that's
25.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, if we being real honest, like you said,
like Indiana.
You retired. Nah, for real.
I ain't listening to him, dog.
I'm about to say, you had the same thing going on.
Come on,
No, I get it, man. I think a lot of those kids, man, got caught with their COVID year. So a lot of kids got caught with that. Yeah. So COVID kind of had messed a lot of kids up. So they missed the year, the injuries and redshirt. So that's why you saw a lot of guys at like 24, 25. But now with the new rule in,
Yeah, they just put it
you
in.
ain't gonna see that anymore. It's like, man,
They
hey,
took
look,
it out.
you got 5 years to play 5. So and that's it. So once your fight over with, man, holla at you.
Yeah.
I like that rule though. I'm glad they put that in this year.
Yeah, man, because it's good, man. Keep it fair.
Right. It's not realistic. And then it also give the high school kids an
chance.
opportunity to go to, because lately a lot of high school kids can't really get a scholarship because
of
of
spots.
Yeah.
The spots be taken, man, because like
Your job on the line as a coach. So you got to do what you got to do. So you got to, hey, am I going to get
24-year-old,
So
17-year-old.
maybe this is something for the NCAA that they need to reassess. The NCAA need to go ahead and put stipulations in place, because now that the NIL is in effect and you have the portal being as effective as it is, maybe the NCAA should be like, okay, you know what? There's X amount of scholarships for the portal that doesn't affect the high school players that's coming in, and X amount of players for, whatever reason.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah,
so now
yeah.
the high school players aren't affected by it. So that's something that needs to go to the higher ups, to the NCAA, so that way it secures the high school players, and of course whoever's in the portal still get their fair share. It don't need to be a large amount. You might be like 10 players from the portal, 7 players, whatever it may be.
Yes.
But it won't affect the high school players coming in.
Yeah, that's a good idea right there, man, because that's what's going on. But previously, man, you had the decision to make. Man, you wanted to take a 17-year-old who just pretty much out of high school versus a 22-year-old that's been playing 4 years of college ball. Man, neck on swole, man. He got everything. Hey, man, you got a year to win. Man, you're going with that 22-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
So your job is on the line. At the end of the day, these coaches still have families, and
you gotta win.
And not every kid gonna be Malachi Tony.
Yeah, that kid.
Not every kid gonna be Malachi.
Amazing.
Jeremiah Smith.
Amazing kid, man. But I saw that. You saw that in Little League.
Let's be real, man. JoJo and Jeremiah, them Pace guys.
Yeah, they Pace guys.
Yeah, it's funny how people. But see, that's the thing. I'm just talking out loud. But one thing I realized is that at Pace,
no, you gonna let us know.
Pace developed the players, and then they, just like the portable, they develop at Pace, and then they
clear
go.
it. Yeah.
And I think some people it benefits, some people it don't, because they'll go thinking that they as good as they really are, but in reality, they go to another school, and now they watching the game instead of playing.
No, that's true.
Yeah, a lot of players hit the portal and end up being backup.
You know what I'm saying? You got the West, you got Chaminade, but kids transfer to them schools, and now they pretty much sitting on the sideline hoping to get a rep when they could have been at Pace just balling and being the guy. A lot of kids don't want to be the guy. They want to go with the wave versus just being the guy and make people want to come to your school, because that's how it was when I was at Pace. A lot of people, they was at St. Thomas, they was going to Heritage, and I was like, man, I'm at Pace.
I'm at Pace, baby. I'm going to Pace. I didn't really know about Pace until I got to high school, man. Because all my friends was going to Northern High, Central, the West, and my mom made the decision. She's like, "You want to Pace?" I'm like, "What's that?"
So your mom picked Pace for you?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about Pace. I was at Northern Middle. All my friends going to Northern High.
First NIL deal.
I know. Hey, your mom got paid, boy.
Hey, no, man, we should
Pace been cutting checks,
First
boy.
NIL
We
deal.
gonna ask Mama G at the next live show how much she got from bars.
She
Nah,
paid,
she ain't
man.
get
My mom paid for me to go to Pace, man, which was crazy. But she made a sacrifice, man. She was like, man, like she wanted me to go to a different environment. Everybody went to Northern High, Miami Central, Northwestern. Even she went to Miami Central. My dad went to Northwestern. So I'm thinking I'm going there. And then one day I get a call from the front office at Northern Middle. Hey, your mom at the front office, I'll pick you up. Pick me up. We going to visit Pace. I'm like, Pace, what the school is? Go over there. I see guys got their shirt tucked in, uniforms. I'm like, man, nah, this ain't the place for me. And it was
too much structure.
Yeah, and back then it was like I didn't see the vision, but man, it prepared me so much, man, for life, man. Because I was around people from different backgrounds, man, and had the chance to like get outside my comfort zone.
Yeah, that's good.
And when I got to college, it was like, I've been doing this, man, like the workouts and things like that. But it was a tough stretch, man. So my mom that's why I say, man, moms knows best. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever she tell me something, I listen because that was the decision that she made at the time. I didn't understand it, but made a lot of sense, man. I made a lot of money off that decision.
Yeah, that's how I felt too, man. Going to Pace, I really was a basketball player.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, I
when
remember
I
Terrence
first
telling me he dunked on you.
Yeah.
Who, Terrence ain't dunk on people, man? Nah, he probably did in practice. But shoot, DVD played ball too. He a hooper too. See, he don't talk about that part. He was a three-way sport, just like I was, but I couldn't do that track like him though.
I was trying to get it.
He was fast.
Trying to get it, bro.
So you still so guys at Pace, do you still because obviously I know you go back to Pace, but do you look for people at your alma mater?
Yeah, every year, man. That's like the first stop I go to when I come down. Mm-hmm. Like I always go to Pace and talk to Coach Walker, talk to Coach Eugene, and see what's out there, what talent they got for me. And they do a good job of being transparent what's going on out there. So every year, when I'm at FIU, I was at Miami, I'm at Auburn now, I was at South Florida. I always went to Pace to say, okay, man, what you got for me, Coach?
Yeah,
because that's home. That's home. That's home.
Yeah, my boy really pays though, because we did last summer. We did the 707 at USF.
Yeah,
you would have thought he was coaching on our team.
Yeah, I was. That was like, I love Pace, man. You know, Coach. Shout out to Coach Walker, man. Coach Eugene out there, they doing a good job.
So, hey, y'all need to give a coaches that's really like for you. A lot of these kids, they go to coach because you got the height, but is these coaches really for you? Where if say you don't go to that Power 5 school, are they still gonna try to get you to a school that's good for you? Yeah. And I think that's one thing that Pace out of other schools, but Pace really do things like that where they trying to help you either way, whether you want to go to school for sports or you just want to go to school in general.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our classmates, when I went to Florida, they was at school with me too.
Yeah,
it
Florida,
wasn't you know what I'm saying? Or
that's the same thing for Miami. A lot of guys from Pace went to Miami for school.
Right. So that's important too, man. Your environment, like he said, your environment would change and mold you into who you really truly need to be.
Yep.
No, most definitely. I want to go back to the NFL for you.
Yep.
Right. Now, was the NFL what you thought it would be? But before you answer, I say that because a lot of times you hear it's not about making it to the NFL, it's making it in the NFL.
Yeah.
So was the league what you thought it would be, or what was that experience like for you?
Man, the league was exactly what I thought it'd be, man. Everybody big, fast. It's the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have some guys, man, that just work their way into it. But like, man, talent wise, man, it was like probably the best of the best. And that statement is true, man. Like when you get to the league, that's just half the battle.
Right.
Man, staying in the league is pretty much the biggest thing. And I remember like I was my rookie year, man. I was doing lockout, and I ran into Adrian James. I was on South Beach, and he told me, he was like, man, look, man, don't change what got you here. Like, don't change your work ethic, man. Don't change none of that. Man, keep the same thing. Keep the main thing, because this gonna guide you throughout your career. And I was 21, like, man, yeah, whatever. And sure enough, man, like that was a true statement, you know. And I had some injuries, man, and I gotta I think in my third year had to realize, like, man, like I got away from what got me here.
Yeah,
man, I'm gonna train at these fancy facilities and all that. Man, I need to go back to ground zero, the trenches, man. You know, Coach Mario Smith, man, back at you and Coach Swayze to get my body back into what it was that got me here. And that's why, like, the truth. Yeah, man. Yeah, I tell kids all the time, man. Like, I tell my son, I say, bro, like, yeah, NFL was good, but if I could do it over again, man, I'd change a lot of things, man. Like, I would have stayed at training with Coach Swayze, trained with Coach Mario, man, because what got me there, I should have stepped up because my body I would have a hamstring injury. I'm like, man, I never put a hamstring. Yeah. I got the NFL, I'm pulling hamstrings, shoulders, but I changed my whole workout. I was just trying to do something different because I see other guys doing it, and that kind of like bit me in the butt. But man, like, that's the biggest statement right there, man. Get to the NFL and staying in it. So like Levante played like 16 years. He never changed his regimen at all. Mm-hmm. Same guys from rookie year to once he finished, and that's a prime example. Like, man, he kept the main thing, and look how I played with him, man. He chilling on his own time. I'm done. They ain't cut him. Hey, man, I'm out of here, man. Like, a guy played on the same team for 16 years. That's rare.
Yeah, that's rare.
Mm-hmm.
That's rare. Shout out to Levante. That's our
Shout out to Levante, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever want to coach in the NFL?
Man, I don't know, man. I think, you know, for me, I like development, man. I like developing young kids, man. Like from 17 to 20, that 21, 22 age, man. Like just to see them coming in, man, goofy, don't know what's going on until they leave, man, get the diploma. That like NFL, man, is more of
a business.
Man, a business. Like they already made it. You see what I'm saying? Like you are you doing this? You just fine and tune. You can't just don't drop the ball. But in college, man, it's more like
coaching.
You coaching on off the field. You developing these kids, man.
Minds,
you shaping, you molding
in the future.
Sure
you molding these kids into what
just like Deion Sanders said. He was like he has no interest or desire to coach in the NFL because he doesn't want to coach grown men who are already rich.
Yeah,
he wants to develop players into becoming men.
Yeah, even right now, man. Like I'm developing my guys off the field financially, man. Making sure like man, don't buy that. Yeah. Like in the NFL, like you're not telling no grown man what to buy.
Hell no.
Like, man,
right.
I'm married. Coach, talk about it.
They're not gonna listen to you anyway.
Exactly. So it's like college bound, like they're more eager to learn. Not saying NFL isn't, but like their eyes are like, man, wide open because like man, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to get everything you got to become an NFL player.
Nah, definitely.
So what's the difference living wise of being in Auburn and being in Florida? Because this is your first time leaving
the state,
your whole life.
Other than in NFL, man. Coaching wise, man, it was I think, man, Auburn is a great place, man. Auburn kind of remind me of Wesley Chapel. We stayed was in South at Tampa. Like, man, it's like, man, real laid back city, man. You know, college football town. Man, everything is about football. About Auburn sports, basketball, baseball, Olympic sports, whatever it is, they all in. So I think that's the biggest difference for me, man. You know, going from like, you know, Miami is like is everything. Like you got the Heat, you got UM, you got the Panthers, you got the Marlins, and Tampa you got like Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you got us, you got all these things. But in Auburn, it's just all Auburn.
Yeah.
Like we the professional team, like college team, everything. So that's like what I'm getting used to. Like, man, you go to the corner store, man. Hey, what's up, Coach DVD? Like dang, like my son getting recognized because he's at Auburn High School. So it's like it's one high school in that city. So it's different, man. You know, I love both cities. I love all three cities: Miami, Tampa, and Auburn. So,
dang, stadiums too.
Yeah. So the next question would be for you is, the camera's right there. What pitch would you give the kids that's looking at Auburn like, why should they come to Auburn?
Man, that's a great one right there. I think, man, we could win Auburn. You know, national champion 2010, man, they were SEC championship, man. They did a lot of great things there, and it's a great place, man. You know, that always put out good DBs. I remember like when I was when we was in high school, man, a lot of guys went to Auburn from Florida and they balled out. And Auburn's place, man, like you gonna get developed, man. You gonna get embraced, man. And they got a saying in Auburn, man, like we got a bunch of alums on the staff, you know, Coach Cody Burns, man, you know, Jared McIntyre, and Coach, even our team chaplain, Pastor Mike, they always say, man, if you love Auburn, Auburn love you back. And that's a true statement, man. Like those guys, man, that city, those fans, man, like if you do right by the fans, man, you be a legend there. Like you forever got a home there. So I think that's like the biggest thing, man, coming to Auburn, man, and being the place where like you're truly embraced as a student athlete, man, regardless of everything. So I think a lot of kids at least, like I know when kids say Alabama, like, I'm not going to band. That's my son said the same thing, like, man, I don't want to go. But then once he got up there, was like, I love this place.
I played at Auburn, boy. That's a nice stadium too.
Mm-hmm. Nice stadium, nice.
So you're looking forward to that Iron Bowl this year? Where's it at?
It's up there. Is that I can't say the name. Is that
Tuscaloosa?
Yeah, it's up there.
Rule
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there.
You should go to that game.
Yeah, guys come up there, man. It's up there, bro. It's up there.
But no, the reason that I asked that, because right now, let's be realistic. That's not the sexy team right now. Yeah. Kids is not. I don't see too much kids. Oh, I want to go to Auburn. But by you reassuring them that you guys are doing the right things, you might get some kids to commit there.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna lie to you, the SEC is a tough place to play.
Man, I saw it in spring practice, man, just to see the talent of players we got that remained on the team from last year. Like those guys, 6'5", 240, 4'4", like running, and it's like it's the best of the best in SEC, man. Jabari tell you, man, like it's best of the best. Yeah. So, like, if I'm a kid, man, and I want to say, man, I want to be the best. Why not playing the SEC? not play at Auburn? You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna play the best of the best week in, week out, and especially with the new rule where it'll be like, hey man, you playing 10 conference games, 11 conference, whatever they got the new rule doing. So you're playing the best of the best every week. So why not? Why not do it? Yeah, do it, man.
How many more years could you see yourself coaching with the direction that college football is going in? Are you in for the long haul, or is it just
I'm in for the long haul, dog.
Okay.
Like, man, I ask myself, like, when I ask myself this, like, every year, man, why I'm doing it. And I get the answer every time. I'm doing it for the kids, man. Like, once I stop that passion up and I'm doing it for the kids, then I'll be done. But I truly, man, like, love coaching the student athletes, man, on and off the field, because I was once 17 years old, man, looking for guidance, like, man, like, what's going on? And I had a coach who pretty much guided me through my college career, helped me become a professional athlete, good husband, good father. So that's why I do it, man, because I don't see myself, I don't know what I'll be doing. I'm not coaching. Like, I can't, I sit at the crib. Like, I don't know.
What's up?
For sure, man. And you inspire so many people doing that.
Keep going, man. We rooting for you, man.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
At least for 7-8 more years.
Yeah, most definitely.
See, we trying to get Barty committed to, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
7-8 more years.
I don't know why Barry, man. I don't know why Barry don't, man. Barry one of those guys, man. Like, I tell a lot of kids, a lot of people that play the game, man, like, man, go ahead and do it. Man, like, it's like you've been doing it your whole life. You played it your whole life, man. Like, what's holding you back? Like, it's you're playing, but you just pretty much you're playing as a teacher now. You telling the kid what to do, and like you'll be like it's so funny, man, to see the kids go through the same mistakes you went through, and you can correct them now. Like, dog, don't do that. Like, don't do that on 4th and 1, because I did it. I was 18 years old against Florida State. Like, so it's like that's why I enjoy it, man. I tell everybody ask me so I can coach it, man. Get it in, man, because it's probably the best thing like I could have ever done, man. Because I remember when I got into it at I was at ASA Miami at Junior College. And my friend Coach Eugene was like, "Hey, man, just try it." I'm like, "Man, I'm not coaching football. I'm finna be chilling. I'm finna just chill and just open up a shoe store." And he kind of convinced me to do the interview. And man, I got the coaching bug like this. Never stopped. And ever since then, man, I've been into it. I actually started coaching at Miramar Little League with a few of my buddies, man, Ewald and Coach Manny over there. And I went from there to ASA, then I'm in Auburn.
Yeah, I think the thing with me was, like, of course I want to coach college. If I do want to coach, I definitely want to coach college. But I think being in the position that I am, as far as financially, you know what I'm saying, like living down here is a different price. You know what I'm saying, of living. And is it possible for a person like myself to be, you know what I'm saying, at a school, and because you don't get paid when you first start.
Yeah,
You know, I have asked Coach Walker, they don't tell me you've been through a process. It wasn't just like, oh, nah, you had to go, like you said, you had to go to
ASA. It's funny you used to say that. I was talking to my wife about. I said, man, I remember at ASA, man, I was making $30,000, and I didn't even like, my check was like whatever. I didn't even really care because I did it for, like, I wanted to see if I want to do this thing. Mm-hmm. And eventually, man, you know, as you go up, you get paid more. But like, I always say, like, you gotta sacrifice something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just walk into it and say, man, if I don't get it, I'm done. Like, nah, like, man, I had to sacrifice. Like, I was making $30,000. It was $1,100 every 2 weeks. That wasn't even touching my bill. Like, that was like, hey, this whatever. Like, it's what I was paying money off my NFL money, but I knew what I wanted to do, so I had to sacrifice that year. Even when I had to take a pay cut to go to Miami. I mean, I pay cut to go to FIU. I was making good money at Miami, but it wasn't a position that I wanted, so I had to leave to go to the position that I wanted to take to elevate. So I had to take a pay cut there, and everybody was like, man, DVD, man, like, you taking a pay cut?
You tripping.
Like, you tripping. Like, my friends was like, hey, dog, like, I know you frugal, but damn, like how you gonna do this? You know what I'm saying? But I made it. I knew what I wanted to do it was a sacrifice. So I had to sacrifice for that 6 months. I bet on myself, and man, I won. You know what I'm saying? I was FIU for a year. Coach Golders called me. I ain't tell him no this time. I told him, yeah, I'm coming. And 2 years there, and I'm at Auburn.
That's what's up. So, yeah.
Two more questions before you leave. There's no way we let you leave here without asking you this question. Look into your camera. Tell us your top 5 DBs of all time.
All time, top 5 DBs of all time, man.
There it is.
Is it from soft or just period or
No, period?
Top 5.
Top 5 period? Oh, dang.
That's your
They
position.
don't even have to be in
no particular order. Just give us 5.
Okay. I'm going to say Champ Bailey.
Okay. Shout out to Champ.
Deion Sanders. Sean T. Ed Reed. And I'm going to give one, this is my era, man, Patrick Peterson.
Yeah.
I love his game, man. Yeah, man,
That was
Patrick
a bad
Peterson,
boy.
man.
People sleep on him.
Really is Patrick Johnson, they really know.
Yeah.
Patrick Peterson, we went to LSU, but like that's the one. Like he's a
People sleep on him.
Yeah,
He was
They don't
supposed to commit
understand.
to the U.
yeah, man. And then
I heard
LSU
Randy Shannon messed that up.
No, man, LSU just came with a different type of number. Just say that, but no,
So
but-
NIL been out
yeah,
just
yeah,
been here.
Yeah, been here. Now it's
I
legally.
think Uncle Luke started NIL.
It was just quiet.
It's quiet. It was
yeah.
like it go the envelope, but nah, he was supposed to come out here, man. But man, things happen, man. But nah, that's my top 5, man. Those guys, they're like
So you don't have Revis up there.
Revis, like I could have threw Revis up there, but so I went. So you know what? If it's the straight corners,
Yeah.
Straight corners.
straight corners. Okay, so Champ, Deion, Revis, Patrick Peterson, and Charles Woodson.
Charles
I
Woodson.
was about to say,
Charles
I
Woodson.
like that
was about to
five.
say,
I like that 5.
He a Raider.
I like that
I was
5.
about to say, he a Raider. He got
Charles
a pick.
Woodson.
Hey, that's a
That's 5.
serious 5,
Charles
boy.
Woodson, man.
That almost sound like my 5.
I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
really like that 5.
Nobody throwing on that 5.
Nah, nobody. You thought you get.
Yeah,
pick
you
six
gotta
every day.
run. You gotta run the ball all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, right
Final
there.
question. It's not really a question. It's more so like a nomination. Look in your shot. Now that you actually came here, you sat with us, you got the full experience. We want you to nominate some of your either current coaches, former teammates, whoever it is that you let us see come and sit down with us on this pod.
Man,
Yeah.
how many I got? I got a list of guys.
Drop the names,
them.
man. Let's go.
Man, I would love to see, man, Sean Spence on here,
Shout out to Sean.
Brandon Harris.
Yes, sir.
Keep going.
Let me see, Sean Spence, Brandon Harris, Lamar Miller should be on here. Travis Benjamin. Let me see. Coach Randy Shannon.
Come
Come
on,
on,
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that's
need
a
you,
good one.
coach. Come on.
Yeah, I think and how about let me see.
Anybody you play with in the league?
Let me see. In the league, Ryan Clark.
Let's
Ryan
get
Clark.
RC.
Ryan Clark, man,
Let's
they
get
got
RC.
they got a good podcast down. They got a good podcast, man, going on, man. So the pivot, man. So that'd be good to get Ryan on here, man. Cause Ryan a good dude, pretty good dude.
All right, perfect.
RC, you heard it from him himself.
Ryan
Hold
Clark,
on,
come
hold on.
holler at us, man.
Before you end this, you said Travis Benjamin, right?
Yeah.
Right now, you and him in race.
Right now, man.
You got Trav because you're still coaching, so you're doing something.
But Trav got that sneaky, just chill, man.
Yeah, he
you know,
glides.
he got 3 kids, so I know he pretty much run around the house. But he got 4, he got 3 little ones that he probably run around the house with them right now. So he's still in shape. So
Okay.
I
So
think
Trav.
I probably get him right now.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you
Front
mentioned
him up,
somebody
man.
that stood out outside of everyone else. That Coach Shannon.
Coach
Randy
Shannon. I love that a lot.
Because we've had players, we've had agents, we haven't had a coach yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach
Yeah.
Shannon, man, a good dude, man. Like he kind of like the godfather to
Yeah.
a
And
lot of
his
the
son-
coaches
his
down
son
here.
is my boy too.
Yeah, Xavier, man. So
Zay,
like,
man.
Coach Shannon kind of like he kind of like the godfather of all the South Florida coaches.
Yeah.
Because he the one who that first South Florida guy that made it to the top NFL head coach.
Yeah.
And like everybody like, man, I'm be like Coach Shannon. That's kind of one of the reasons I came to Miami. 'Cause I was committed to Florida, and he got the job. It was like, hey man, like this is me. Come on, man, let's do this. And I had made that phone call, which was a tough phone call to make to the guys up there in Gainesville.
It wasn't that tough.
It wasn't that tough. We had a good Miami, so it wasn't tough. But no, but
That guy, Trick Barry.
Nah, but
Yeah.
he'll tell. DVD will tell you, wasn't I about UM though?
Yeah, I thought he was going to Miami,
but
man.
What happened to Randy Shannon my senior year?
He got fired.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So he got
K
fired.
told me he was committed to the U.
Yeah, K
was
was
supposed to go to the
K
U.
on signing day switched it up.
That was crazy.
that
was crazy. That was crazy, man. That was crazy,
That was
man.
big news. But I could say one thing DVD did. He supported me when I did make that decision because a lot of people didn't agree with me going to Florida, but he still.
I was hot though.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, like Jabari. If I was like, man, you know what? Like that's his decision. You know, he gonna ball out wherever he go at.
Yeah.
So I was.
The timing was bad though. They got rid of him right as I'm about to go to graduate.
It was crazy.
It wasn't even no time because signing day was in February, and the season we talking about December. He was out of there, so it was like I ain't even have time to even really because I took my visits when Randy Shannon was still there.
Okay, go, yep, so did.
You know, his apartment the facility was right here. DVD apartment was across the street.
Right there, yep.
Like the first or second
that's
door.
crazy. That's right there. It was me and what I at that time I had a single, but my roommates was like Alan Bailey, Wale Ojomo, Jojo Nicholas, God bless the dead, and it was me. It was us four in the apartments over there. So yeah, they was right there in the village, bro.
So right now with the current landscape of NIL, what school would you have gone to?
Woo.
That bag about to come out.
Yeah, boy.
I'm going to Auburn, dog.
I like that.
I'm going to Auburn, dog. I'm going to Auburn.
End the show.
We're going to end it on that, though.
We're going to end it on that. I like that.
You got development. You got great coaching up there, man. Great facilities, man. And, you know.
I like that. Good one.
Great GM, man. Shout out to Warsaw, man. One of the best GMs in the country, man. So, yeah, I'm going to Auburn.
There you go. I was just about to tell you, look in the shot and just give everybody something to take home, but you already said it.
Yeah, man.
Episode 81 in the books, Growth Process Podcast, DVD.
Hold on. In 6 years, man, I'm coming to get your son. So, hey, I don't want no headaches.
Hey, talk to the GM now. Get the bag ready.
He coming to get. I like his demeanor, man. He ain't no BS, man. He ready, man. So I'm coming to get him, dog.
There you go, Prince.
Right. You know, I've known you forever. Go ahead.
Prince already got his first offer.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's get it, baby. You ready?
There you go. Nah, but appreciate you for coming again, DVD, man.
problem.
You were a solid dude. You kept your word. You just hit me out the blue. I was like, oh, shit, because I was with Liv when you text. I was like, oh, DVD just hit me. He's saying he's ready to come on. He lands this week, so let's get it going and hit bar.
Because during the springtime, it was
Yeah,
I was in and out. I was out. Then I think one day I was supposed to come that day,
but
but
you
they
had to fly out.
They fly me out. Like,
And
man.
another thing I want to say too, this is a podcast. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah.
Whenever you're in town, whatever you want to. Hey guys, can I get a quick 30 minutes?
Of course.
Just jump in.
Yeah, most definitely.
Most
I'll definitely do that, man.
Because our producer, that's my son. That's
Yeah.
my brother. Bari's I raised Bari.
Yeah.
So you good, man. You always good on this podcast.
Yeah, most definitely. We're going to need it, man. 'Cause I'm trying to get all these kids in South Florida to
we,
Auburn.
We'll be the part.
Just
We'll be the
like
platform.
you.
We'll be
We
the
got you.
platform. We got you.
We'll make it work.
Man,
That's
most
how it
definitely,
used to
man.
be.
Nah, but episode 81 in the books. Y'all heard it from the man himself. DVD, War Eagles.
War Eagle, baby.
There you go.
Let's get it.
All right, y'all.